Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Viewers, you are welcome to my YouTube channel, Finance Specialist. Viewers, in this video, we will learn that how we can apply Vlookup, HLOOKUP and DATEDIF functions in Microsoft Excel. Let's have a look at our first example on Vlookup. Viewers, Vlookup stands for vertical lookup. It is a function that makes Excel search for a certain value in a column, the so-called table array, in order to return a value from a different column in the same row. Viewers, as you can see that in this example, a company which is purchasing printing materials from different suppliers, each item has a code associated with it. So here we can apply Vlookup function to display the location and item name associated with each item. So on the basis of item code, we are going to fill this information regarding location and item name in the corresponding cells. We can do this manually, but it will take a lot of time since we are having limited item codes, limited locations and names, so we can simply type manually. But what if item codes are in thousands, locations are in hundreds, and same as item names are also in thousands, so it will be impractical to type this information manually. So here Vlookup function, it can serve us well to save our time. So let's have a look how we can apply Vlookup. By simply applying Vlookup, we can simply write Vlookup and then double click on the formula. Now the first parameter is lookup value. So I'm giving this first parameter as the item code. So on the basis of item code, we will search the values in the table which is given below. So I'll click over here. So here it comes item code. And then afterwards, I will have to select table array where I'm having all the information. So here is the table. I'll select this table fully. So this is table array. We need to press F4 so that this reference, it will be fixed. Excel will treat it as a fixed, because after applying this formula, when we scroll down the formula for the other item codes, so it will not produce error. So here I'm going to press F4. The next value we need to pass in the formula is about column index. So as I am interested in location, so you can see over here that this location is in column number 2. So item code is first, location is column 2 and item name is column 3. So here I will pass this value 2 and then comma. We have to select one of these two. One is called as an approximate match and the other one is called as exact match. So since we are matching the location with reference to item code, so here we can select false or exact match. So simply double click and close the bracket and then we can press enter. So here you can see the location, this triple one item, it belongs to location Muscat. So here we can confirm from this table below, 111 belongs to location Muscat. Now simply we can drag this formula down there. Then for other items, we'll get all the locations. Similarly, when it comes to item name, so we can apply the same Vlookup formula. Vlookup, and here I will select lookup value, which is again the item code, and then need to select table array. So here it comes the table, and then we need to press F4, comma. Now column index, Before location was in column number 2, now I'm looking for item name which is in column number 3, so I'll write over here 3, and then we need to click on false or exact match. So here it will give us the item name which is Panaflex, and then I will simply drag this formula down for other items, so we will get all the items locations corresponding to their item codes. So this is how we can use VLOOKUP formula. Now here we have used exact match. Let's have a look at the other example where we need to use approximate match. So here it comes, approximate match. If you look at this example, it says that the Population Welfare Department has taken a census in XYZ country. They want to classify each person as young if his or her age is less than 30, middle-aged if his or her age is greater than or equal to 30 but less than 50, or old if his or her age is 50 and above. Using the table on the right corner, find the category using a VLOOKUP function. So viewers, we are having the names, we are having the age, we are having the job titles, and we have one column regarding a category, and in this category column we need to mention whether somebody is young, middle or old. For this task we need to use approximate match because it is given in the form of interval such as 0 to 30, 30 to 50 and 50 to 50 and above. So whenever any data which is given in the form of interval, so we use approximate match. So let's have a look how we can apply this formula. So just as we have applied VLOOKUP before, so simply we will write VLOOKUP now lookup value. So we need to look up whether somebody is young, middle or old on the basis of age. So here I will select age, comma. Now we need to put address of the table array, and here I am having the table which is just beside this table like interval, age and category. While selecting a table, we will not select these intervals. We will simply select the values which are starting from the next column like age and category, like age and category. After selecting this table, we need to press F4 and with comma the value we are looking for, which is age. So this is basically it is given in column number 2. We are looking for category, in fact not age. Age we have already selected, so we'll put only here column 2, category, and then the last parameter, instead of selecting exact match, we will click on approximate match because data is given in the form of interval. So while pressing enter, you can see that the category column, it will show all the categories: young, old, middle, young and middle age, like that. So I hope this would have clear to you VLOOKUP with exact match and VLOOKUP with approximate match. Let's have a look at the other example, which is about HLOOKUP. Viewers, as I discussed that VLOOKUP, it will search a value in a column. So what if we need to search a value which is in a row? So for that we need to use HLOOKUP formula. Now HLOOKUP is again very easy to apply. Simple is that we have this example. Use HLOOKUP to find the required below information. I mean, like we are having a student name, we are having their marks in science, mathematics, and in English, and these are the student names. These are the student names, and we are having their marks in science, maths, and English. So the first thing we need to calculate is we need to figure out that Steve's marks in English. So we need to figure out that how much marks Steve has scored in English. So you can see over here that this information is in the row. So for row we'll use HLOOKUP or horizontal lookup. HLOOKUP. Now the lookup value we are looking for is Steve. So I'll click on Steve's name, comma. The next is about table array. I will have to select a table array. So this I will select full table. After table selection, we'll put comma. The next parameter we need to write is about row index number. So if we count number of rows where we can find marks in English, so it is row number 4, and then we need to match it exactly. So I'll simply click on exact match and close the bracket. So this will give us marks of Steve in English. You can see over here it is 52. I'm just going to highlight. These are the marks, 52, and this is what we have received through formula. Similarly, the next is about marks of a student in English who has got 75 marks in science. So we'll use again VLOOKUP formula, HLOOKUP formula. The lookup value is 75, so simply I will click over here. This is about 75, comma, table array. So table array I will select from here. Table array we need to select. And the value which is about index number, so which row this value we are looking for, because we are looking for marks in English for a student who is having 75 marks in science. So this basically the row is at index number 3, so I'll simply write 3, comma, and then we'll match exact match. Click enter. So here you can see that the student marks who scored 75 marks in science is having 40 marks in English. Similarly, we need to search the marks of a student in mathematics whose name starts with G. So here you can see we have Andy name starting from A, Doe starting from D, Steve S, Glenn. So here we are having this name which is starting from G. So in this case now we can again apply HLOOKUP formula. HLOOKUP. Here I need to write the lookup value. So the lookup value I will write within inverted commas. G, and then I'll put asterisk because I don't want to mention that what comes after G. I'm interested only that anyone whose name is starting from G. So asterisk means afterwards if there is um, any character, any text, so it will pick all the characters over there, but I'm interested only the first one. It should be G. So G asterisk comma table array. So table array, let's select this table fully. Then the row index. So the row index we will have to mention here. In our case, the row index is 1, comma the match, which is about exact match or approximate match. So we will click over here, approximate match, sorry, exact match. Let's close the bracket. One thing, here we need to figure out the marks of the student in mathematics. So since we need to calculate the marks of the students in mathematics and any student whose name is starting from G, so the row reference I should not put like 1, instead I should put it 3 because the maths marks are in roll number 3. So here you can see 54 marks. So I hope you would have understood the usage of Vlookup and HLOOKUP. So Vlookup, it will search a value in a vertical column, and HLOOKUP, it will search a value in a horizontal way or in a row. Finally, we have another function which is DATEDIF. So let's have a look how we can use DATEDIF function. Let's understand DATEDIF function with the help of an example. You can see over here that we are having different products including computer, printer, scanner, camera, so on and so forth, and we are having their date of purchase also. We need to calculate that since the date of purchase, how many years, how many months, and how many days have gone so far. So this we can use DATEDIF formula to get this answer. So the first thing we need to figure out is the age of product today in years, months, and days, and we need to use the date of delivery or date of purchase. Highlight all the prices in green which are above the average price. This we will do through conditional formatting, and we need to choose 5 arrow icons set to represent all the values in the quantity column. This is again it's a part of conditional formatting, and calculate the percentage of the printer and show the data bar shading ratio from column F. So this we'll do later. So let's apply first the DATEDIF function. So to apply DATEDIF function, simply we'll press equal sign and write DATEDIF. Now from which date we want to start our counter. So here the first date is this for computer, which is given in the cell number C7, and I need to count time until today. So I will write another function, Excel function, which is called today, and I will not pass any value in it. I'll just keep it empty, comma the next value which I will have to record here, that I want in years. So the first, when I put Y, it means that it will show its answer in years. Then after closing this, we want a text, like this function will return a value, let's say 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we want this text to appear as years. So what will I do? That after simply pressing, uh, we can use this and sign, and again in the inverted commas we'll write years. Again I will have to apply the same formula to calculate the value, the time value in terms of months also, and in terms of days also. So I will repeat the same but with different parameters. So here you can see, after this years, again I will write and sign and symbol. Again I will write date diff, and again I'll click on C7, comma today, comma. The next parameter I will write within inverted comma will be ym. Ym is the code for months. And again we'll put and sign, and I want this text to appear months. And then finally I'll press another and symbol, and I will rewrite this formula again, and the last value I'll pass in days. So it will be datediff, the same, comma today, and here for months I will write md, sorry, for days, month days. And then we'll write in inverted commas days, inverted commas close. So viewers, you can see here I have applied datediff function, and the first date I have selected, it is about uh, computer, and then the second parameter is today, comma y, and then afterwards this and symbol I put because I want this text to appear years. Then similarly datediff, and here I have to select the same computer. Again the same computer date of purchase, and then again today's function, so and so forth. So this is what our parameters we have selected, the date of purchase of computer. You need to be very careful because this formula is quite lengthy, and by mistake if you click on computer product, so it will not give you the correct result. So let's press enter. So let's have a look. There is a, yeah, I forgot to mention and symbol over here. Yes. So as you can see, the first product computer since 3rd of October 2015 till today, it's 6 years 5 months and 16 days time which has gone, and simply I'll drag this down and it will give us the time till today for all the products. So this is how we can use datediff function to identify the time which a particular asset uh, has spent since its purchase till today. So this is the first requirement we have answered. The second is about highlight all the prices in green which are above the average price. So this is what we are having, the price. I will select all the prices, and then if you click on the conditional formatting, and we are having highlight cell rules, so we need to select this option greater than. I'll click on greater than. Now greater than what? The average price. So simply we can write over here average to select a number. Now we need to highlight, we have different color coding schemes. We have light red, yellow, green. So let's keep it in green. Click OK. So these are the prices which are basically more than the average. So using conditional formatting, I have highlighted them in green. The next we need to answer is that the 5 arrows icon sets to represent all the values in quantity column. So here we are having a quantity column. We need to represent them with 5 different types of arrows. So again we'll click on conditional formatting, and we are having here icon sets, and you can see we have 3, 4 and 5. These are the 5 arrow sets. So simply we can click and we can get them over here. The next is about calculate the percentage of printer and show the data bar shading ratio. So printer we are having 102. We need to calculate the percentage. So before calculating a percentage of printer, first we need to calculate all these, the sum of all these values. So I'll select this column and we'll press auto sum. So the sum of all the quantity we are having 293. To calculate a percentage, simply we will click on printers and we will divide this by the total. This will give us the percentage 34.81. We need to show the data bar shading ratio from column F. So here this is the percentage. Again we'll go to conditional formatting, and we can highlight cell rules, and we are having data bar shading. So data bars, yes, we are having here. So we can simply select any shading, so it will show this percentage in the form of a shading. So we need to show the data bar shading ratio from column F as a percentage. It is coming like this. So viewers, I hope you would have understood the usage of Vlookup and HLOOKUP and date difference function. Thank you very much for watching. Viewers, do subscribe to Financial Specialist channel by clicking on subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get the intimation of upcoming videos. Share your thoughts in the comment section. Stay blessed. Thank you very much.